Hello everyone, I'm GK, and today's a very special day. Rotation is happening, and well, not so much for the card world, but for Arena it's happening, and that's at least something, which means no more top-decked Hazarets, no more unlicensed disintegrations, Bowmat Couriers, top-decked Scarab Gods. We're going to a new format, and I cannot wait. So, I really want to play Sealed, and I'm so excited for Guilds of Ravnica. So I think we're going to do that today. I'm not really sure what decks to make. We got these 5 starter decks, but you know they're starter decks. So they're starter decks. So I think we're gonna play some Sealed, and I'm super excited. So we're just gonna dive right into it. We have 2,500 gems, and it's gonna cost 2,000. So we play until we lose or until we get 3 losses. Are you sure you want to purchase this item? I do. Alright, so I have not studied this set really at all. Except, oh my god, yes. Okay, so our rares are the Underrealm Lich. If you would draw a card, instead look at the top 3 cards of your library, so anticipate, then put 1 into your graveyard and the rest, or put 1 into your hand and the rest into your graveyard, and then pay for life. It gains indestructible until end of turn. Ritual Suit, destroy all creatures with converted mana cost 3 or less. Legion War Boss, mentor at the beginning of combat on your turn, create a 1/1 red goblin creature token. So it's the new Goblin Rabble Master. Then we got Risk Factor. Target opponent may have a risk factor, deal 4 damage to them. If that player doesn't, you draw 3 cards with Jumpstart. Then Sacred Foundry, Watergrave, which the art on these, super gorgeous. Super gorgeous. Okay, so those are our rares, which are not bad at all. Oh, so now we're just building a sealed deck. No. Yeah, okay, so are these from our packs, I assume? Yeah, okay, these are just from our packs. I was really confused there for a second. Okay, so I wish it was better laid out. This is kind of awkward. So 1/1 lifelink, not too good. When it dies, that's okay. Okay. And when it attacks, you may pay 2 if you do. It gains flying until end of turn. That's not bad. Blade 3/1 with Mentor. That's not bad. This card's amazing. Exile target artifact or enchantment. That's not too bad. Convoke. That seems decent. Flying Vigilance Mentor. That seems alright. Vigilance. When it enters the battlefield, tap up to 2 target creatures you control. Tap up to 2 target creatures your opponent controls. I was gonna say that is really bad. Nightveil Sprite. It attacks, surveil 1, draw a card, radical idea, draw a card with Jumpstart. Unexplained disappearance, return target creature to its owner's hand, surveil 1. Target creature and opponent controls gets -2, -0, enters battlefield, surveil 2, as long as you control, enters battlefield, tap creature, okay, so it doesn't untap. That one has flash for 4 mana, it's a little bit more expensive, but counter target spell. Exile, instead of putting it to its owner's graveyard, you may shuffle up to 4 target cards from your graveyard into your library. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, create a blue 1/1. That seems kind of fun. That'd be fun to build around. Okay, so blue is okay. 1/1 for 1 with Death Touch. Each opponent discards a card. That seems like a decent card. Lifelink, 2/1 for 2. Sorcery. That seems... It's a lot better than most, because you get to just destroy a creature and opponent control, which usually it's a little bit like you don't get all that extra value. All creatures get -1/-1, +1/+1 until end of turn. Destroy all creatures, we know about that one. Okay, so 1/1 haste until end of turn with Jumpstart. We're kind of all over the place, I'm not gonna lie. Attacks creatures with Defender can't block this turn. I don't think that card is playable. Get +2/+2 and can't block. Blocked, it deals 1 damage to that creature. Deals 2 damage with the Jumpstart. New Goblin Rabble Master, Risk Factor. Wave, deals 1 damage to each creature opponent control. Creatures opponent control can't block this turn. That seems alright. Haste and Mentor, that seems pretty good. Prey Upon, amazing. Grappling Sundew, Reach Defender gains indestructibles until end of turn. No, what are you doing? Not done. I'm not done. Enters battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. Reach, Undergrowth. When it enters battlefield, choose up to 1 target creature card with flying you don't control. It gets +X/+0 until end of turn, where X is the number of creature cards in your graveyard. Then you may have Carl Harpooner fight that creature. So, enters battlefield, choose up to 1 target creature with flying you don't control. This gets... Okay, so it's kind of like a plummet on a creature. It is a 3/2 for 2 though with reach, and that right there is that's pushed. Like that is definitely a little pushed. Okay, so let's not forget the rest. Draw a card, add 1 mana of any color as battlefield. Draw a card. This card's adorable, and then it brought a lizard. I don't. People, I've experienced that all too well, and I'm sure if you have a cat, you have as well. Alright, so +3/+3 with Convoke. At his battlefield, you may have fight target creature you don't control. That seems like a good card. This card is busted. I'm curious to see if this card does well in Standard. Just because, I don't know, there's so many good Surveil cards, and you literally have the 3 damage. There's that new combo-ish Surveil deck going around. If you haven't seen that yet, you should look around. It's pretty cool. Doesn't tap during its control step, or you can Surveil 2. That seems like a cool card. Thought Erasure, this is probably my favorite card in the whole set. I think it's just, this card is just sweet. Enters battlefield, you draw a card, each opponent discards a card. Whenever you Surveil, return it to its owner's hand. And then Whisper Agent enters battlefield, Surveil 1. Goblin Electromancer, discard a creature card. Trooper gets +2/+2 and gains trample. Activate this ability once each turn. Death Touch, all creatures able to block or an assassin do so. Okran. Golgari Find Broker enters the battlefield. Return target permanent card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Resume Lurker, 2/2 with Undergrowth, enters battlefield with a number of 1/1 counters on it equal to the number of creature cards in your graveyard. I think we're going Golgari. We've got so many Golgari cards. I'll have to try it out. Uprising. Creatures you control gain Death Touch until end of turn. Then target creature you control fights target creature you don't control. And then we got the Underworld Lich. And then we got Integrity to Intervention. Target creature gets +2/+2 until end turn. And then deal 3 damage to any target and you gain 3. You got the Boros Locket. Sky Knight Legionnaire. Flying Haste 2/2. Double strike as long as you control a gate. Got the green-white one. Can't really cast this, but this card's busted. This card is so good. Vigilance. Create 2/2s when it dies. Look at top 4 cards. You may reveal a creature card or enchantment from among them, put in your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in random order. If you control a gate, +1/+0 in Vigilance. Enters battlefield with 3 counters on it. Whenever you cast multicolor spell, put a 1/1 counter on Rampaging Monumente. Okay, so, and we got 2 Golgari gates, which is nice. So that's going to help us out a little bit. So, put our oh my god, Golgari. We'll put those into the deck. And then we're going to go ahead, so we'll take that guy, that one. What are you doing? That's not the button that I pressed. We didn't take like a random card I don't want, did we? Nope, it doesn't look like it. Okay, so let's go over to green. Enters battlefield, may have it fight. That card seems pretty good. This card seems pretty decent. Enters battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. It's a mediocre card. I think there was one that we could cast. Yeah, that guy right there. So he'll kind of help with the Surveil, which is pretty cool. I just like Surveil in general. And then we might be able to run tricolors if we try hard enough. We actually have a little bit of multicolored, so we'll try that guy. Let's see, what else do we want? I don't think, if we end up running 3 colors, we could run this guy, and it would give us just access to a little bit more, because I also want to run this guy and the Dimir Spybug, because we could just run, another thing we'll have to look at is like blue-black. Target creature control, so Prey Upon, get out of here. Get out of here. So put that Prey Upon back in there. That seems to be all it for that. So destroy all creatures with conversion cost 3 or less. I guess we can kind of play around it. We'll see. All creatures get -1/-1. Surveil. We're getting a little bit of value, so we'll play that guy. I don't care for that guy. That guy seems good. It seems good. How many cards do we have? So now, what do we have for lands? So 8, 15, 16, 17. So right where we should be. Got an extra one of those guys. I guess maybe a couple Child of Night, which I'm not super excited about. So that's why I'm wondering if we just want to splash. I don't see any problem with splashing. Enters battlefield tapped. When enters battlefield, sacrifice it unless you pay 1. That's also a splash card, so we'll play those 2. And then Let's see. So whenever it enters battlefield, you may draw a card. Each opponent discards a card. How much surveil did we have? Undergrowth. So that'll work with surveil. Enters battlefield, draw cards. Surveil. Discard a creature card. All creatures able to block it do so. Destroy all creatures with 3. Does that have surveil on it? No. Return target permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. Has undergrowth. Creatures you control gain death touch. Then target creature you control fights target creature you don't control. Rampaging Monument. We do have some multicolored cards. So let's see if we can. So we'll throw that guy in there. Throw that guy. Dimir Spybug. And then let's look at our blue. Enters battlefield, draw a card. It's just a 1/3 though. Instant or sorcery, counter target spell. Tap enchanted creature. Enchanted creature doesn't attack during its controller's untap step. That doesn't seem bad. That's a little too cute. Enters the battlefield, surveil. When it attacks, surveil. It's a 1/2. That doesn't seem too bad. I like that card. So we're gonna work with this. And we're gonna see kind of how this goes. So right now we have the Gateway Plaza, Golgari, Guildgate, Watergrave, Forest. And it's actually putting the lands in for us, which is nice. So let's see. We need to drop 4 cards, which is not much. Severed Strands. So how many instants and sorceries do we have? Is there a better way to look at this? There is. Alright, non-creature. We have 8 cards. So we could definitely drop maybe 1 or 2 non-creature, non-land cards. Thought Erasure, it's debatable to have in the deck. Because, like, it is cool, but I'm debating if it's something that we really need. But it's gonna help us. Okay, Ritual Suit. I'm still wondering, destroy a creature with a converted mana costs 3 or less. I think we're gonna throw that card in the sideboard. I'm not sure how I feel about it, and it could be wrong. If it is, let me know. And then we have so many multicolored that I feel like this card's actually decent. Okay, so we cut 1 card. So now we're down to 7. So we could rock out with that. And we need to drop 3 cards. Prey Upon's too good. Burglar Rat's really good. We'll drop a Child of Night. I don't know if we necessarily need that. Guy seems good. Veiled Shade, +1/+1 until end of turn. We'll drop one of these guys too. He seems kind of mediocre. I'm not 100% sure how I feel about him. So we'll try 1, and then we'll see if there's anything else that we need to drop. So discard a creature card. Trooper gets +2/+2 and gains trample until end of turn. Okran, all creatures able to block Okran Assassin do so. So I don't know if I actually like this card all that much. It's just a 1/1 that trades with their, I guess it trades with their biggest creature. We'll try it out. We'll see how it works. And then I think we might drop a blue card just to not have as many, because we're just, I kind of just want to splash blue. This card seems really good though, but shoot. Yeah, that card seems good. What do we want to cut? I want to try all these cards just to see how they feel. Alright, so how many was it? We have, alright, so 10 2-drops in total, so we can definitely drop a 2-drop. Let's cut this Child of Night. Yeah, we'll try it. We'll see how it goes. We will see how it goes. If we need to switch things up, we will. We will definitely switch things up, but we're gonna try it out. I'm not 100% sure how this is going to go, but we're gonna try it. Alright, bring it on home, Slice. Facing me, myself, and I. I wonder if we're facing real people. Okay, so this is atrocious. My opponent goes first, so we have a chance to draw lands. And then if we just draw the 3rd one, we're playing a 3-drop. So I guess we're going to keep it. We could draw into a Black Source, play the Dimir Spybug or the House Guildmage. Or we could Thought Erasure or something like that and get things going. I kind of want to be on the play with this hand and have one more land for any of these cards. But what can you do? What can you do? Opponent is thinking long and hard. Long and hard. Alright, something good. That is the absolute opposite of what I was hoping for. Absolute opposite. What do you got, opponent? Golgari Guildgate. So, obviously playing against the Golgari. These lands... Ooh! Also playing Sultai. I'm not the only one that's, No, and you have the Dimir Spybug, and it's a Guildgate. That's so tilting. I feel like we're just gonna get wrecked by this Guildgate, or this Dimir Spybug. Just gonna get wrecked. We need... Okay, so... That's the add a green or black, sacrifice Golgari Locket, draw 2 cards. Okay, so what are we looking for? That's not necessarily something that we're looking for. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and cast this Dimir Spybug. We might be able to take something. That sound though, Jesus, I didn't hear that the first time. So, and I might be willing just to trade off with this thing too, depending on what he does. I guess. If he doesn't play anything that surveils, whenever you cast a creature spell, draw a card. Oh, it has menace, I forgot. Okay, so that's a good draw. So we have blue, black, green, black. Enters the battlefield with a number of 1/1 counters equal to the number of creature cards in your graveyard. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna cast this guy. And I'm hoping... I'm actually really hoping we draw a land here, because if we can go double multicolored spell, put 2 1/1 counters on this, bash in for 5, that seems pretty good. It is the spice. Each opponent discards a card, so I'm gonna go ahead and put a creature into my graveyard. I think we're just gonna get rid of this generous spread. Yeah, we'll just get rid of the Stray. It's gonna allow us to get a little bit into the graveyard for the Undergrowth, and then if we draw that creature that fights or that deals damage to something for the 2 mana, we can kill the Spybug, which would be really good. A 2/2 with Death Touch. Are you kidding me? Takes my plans out of the equation. You hear? Okay, so there's a land. That's not bad. I think we are going to go ahead and so we can surveil once. God, I wanted to get a lot of damage in with this guy, so I guess we're not really attacking. So we will go ahead. We're going to use this while it's effective. So, okay, Flying Death Touch Hexproof. Yeah, we'll get rid of that guy. When it attacks, surveil 1. I kind of want this card. We're not going to be able to cast it, though, so we're just going to put it in the graveyard. Because we can cast it, but I want to cast the Guild Mage next turn. Okay, and then we got this guy, which means we're going to be able to attack with this next turn, and we can we can kill the Gorgon, whatever its name is. The thingamabobber jigger thinger. But if we draw a land next turn, we can play the Guild Mage and the Rizome Lurker, which is going to put this to a 7/7. And we're going to have him on a two turn clock. Nice. Nice. And we know he's rocking just 1 land in hand right now. Hopefully you drew another dud. Oh my god. I got a scratch on my knee. And it's killing me. Sir, you need more surveil in your deck. You are not surveilling enough. When it enters the battlefield, deals 1 damage to her opponent for each... What does that do? Oh my god. For each creature in your graveyard. What in tarnation? Okay, so this thing's kind of annoying. So we're going to go ahead. Bam. 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 Cast this guy. Alright, so it's a 4/4 right now. We'll cast this guy. And we are going to, so we're at 15. 2, 4, 2, 4, 10, 11. So we're going to go ahead. We'll attack with everything. We'll kill the 6/5. Because everything has to block it. So, and he's taken 9. So let's bring that guy to the front. Okay, and then next turn with this house guild mage, we'll be able to tap down this this Gorgon, which is not going to be bad. That'll be nice. It'll be nice. It's gonna be so nice. Don't play something. No, what is that? You killed my spy bug. I was doing so many things with that. It was tickling you. Yeah, Oh my gosh, man, you drew Nutter Butters. Like, absolutely drew Nutter Butters. Alright, that is exactly not what we're looking for. So, we're going to... We're going to tab that guy down. We're going to go to combat. Attack, or no, not tap it down, but can't block. You're at 4. Pay the 1. Oh, this game is so close. Just don't draw something, please. Oh, you still have this. How much is it? It's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so he's drawing cards. Do you have trample or anything? No, unfortunately you do not. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I feel like we're gonna lose this game. What do you do? So, enters the battlefield, you draw a card, each opponent discards a card. Whenever you surveil, return this to your... or return it to its owner's hand. So, we'll go ahead and do that. Okay, so we draw a card. Creatures you control gain death touch, and then target creature you control fights target creature you don't control. So, let's... because we could surveil... because we have a little combo going on. I think we're gonna go ahead and fight this just to stop giving him the card advantage. And then we're going to no attack, because next turn we can return this, draw a card, make my opponent discard another card. We just need this Gorgon to go away. We need the Gorgon to get out of here. Get out of my life. Get out of my mind. Surveil 2, then draw 2 cards. It deals 2 damage to you. Yes, lower that life total. Lower that life total. Just Notion Rain. This card seems also sweet. Surveil 2, then draw 2 cards. I wonder if that's going to go in the combo deck. But okay, so the Spy Bug is up to a 2/2 now. But he can't attack unless... yeah, I just... we actually... okay, so this is a mistake. Doesn't untap during his controller's next untap step. So, no, that was my plan. No. Ooh, you may have it fight target creature you don't control. Okay, so you are perfect. Play you. Take action for sure. And then I think we just attack. I don't want to, but I feel like we just attack. And then you just have to top deck a creature or a removal spell. If we surveil, we'll return this and we can draw another card, which is going to be sweet. What do you do? Target creature gains menace and exo until end turn, where X is the number of creature cards in your graveyard. It don't matter. I'm still attacking with this 4/4. Yeah, block. Block. We're bluffing. We're bluffing. Don't draw anything. You won't. What is that? Thief deals combat damage to a player. Look at... okay. So basically on the back foot for the entire time. So, We got a victory! Alright, so the deck actually kind of worked. Alright, so we got one win. Let's go in for another. I'm having fun. This set is sweet. This set is sweet. So, let me know. I'm not 100% sure what to do, whether or not I should just do this as one video, or if I should do it like a lot of the other sites where I do each individual game. Your opponent goes first, but we have all lands, so we'll keep this. Or if you want me to release individual games to where we like build, and then game 1, and then game 2, yada yada yada, so on and so forth. I just don't want this to be like way too long for everybody to where it's just, I don't know, you just get lost after a while. Okay, so we can play the Disinformation campaign if he doesn't play anything, because I'm okay to take in this 1/1. Ooh, what is that? What do you do? I want to read you. Attacks, you may tap any number of untapped creatures you control. It gets 1/1 until end of turn for each tapped creature. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and just cast this guy. You gain life equal. Okay, so soon we will get to the Underrealm Lich. Which will be super nice. So we're gonna go ahead and just block. Cause you had no. Wait, okay, create a 1/1. So that's gonna be annoying. And then another 1/1. Stop. Stop playing stuff. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and play this cat. So create a 1/1 creature token with lifelink. And then, oh, I guess it gets a 1/1 white soldier creature with like. Okay, so we can block that for days at least. So we'll block here. We're gonna take 3, unless he's got another like instant or sorcery. And then I'm hoping we draw a land. I just want to draw a land off the top, please, and thank you. All right, cast you. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. You can gain indestructible and tap it. Don't counter it. Better not force it, will it? Alright, so we're gonna just pass the turn. Come on, Underrealm Lich, get me out of this. Get me out of this. We have Prey Upon and Undercity Uprising next turn, potentially. Enters battlefield. So this has Flash. That's kind of cool. You gain life equal to sacrifice creature's toughness, destroy target creature in opponent's control. So we got versatility. We just need this Ledev champion to not get out of hand. Don't attack. You won't. You won't. Play something. My turn? Okay. So, we get to put 2 into the graveyard. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, we have a little bit to work with. So, we're going to go ahead. We're just going to take the forest so we get the untapped land. And then, we're going to go ahead. And we will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have double black too, so that's sweet. Okay, we're going to just go ahead and play this guy. And then we'll be able to surveil next turn and return it. Which will be, or we will surveil on their turn. A good God. So, oh, it's every time we draw a card? Oh my God, this card. This card. Okay, so you can create your 1/1s. I just want to make sure that you don't have anything. If you just create a 1/1, I'm okay with this. So I think next turn we're gonna Severed Strands and just kill this Ledev champion, because it's gonna get annoying. It's gonna get super annoying. Okay, stop on the instep. We got some cool stuff to do. Some cool stuff to do. Okay, attackers. You are attacking. You may tap any number of untapped creatures you control. It gets 1/1 until end of turn for each creature tapped this way. So that's fine. We have this generous stray that can just block. So, so go to blockers. Do you have trample or anything? No. So we're just gonna block with the generous stray. You're gonna be used as some fodder. Sorry, kitty cat. You already drew a card though. So Whisper Agent. We're gonna surveil. Has the flash. So resolve. I want... Yes, I want you. So, return that to hand. Resolve. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, my turn. We will take... We're just going to take you. You are the one I am looking for. So, go to combat. Play you. Damage. So, and then we have Prey Upon 2 that we can cast. So, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cast the Indrik. This card is so sweet. This has got to be my favorite card so far in Limited. Oh, it's 6 mana. My bad. I did not know it was 6 mana. Alright, so fight you. Fight me. Do you have a pump spell? Don't have a pump spell. Make a token. No, target creature plus 2, you gain 1 life for each attacking creature. Okay, so at least we're gonna trade. But I'm so okay with that. Getting rid of this card is perfect. Alright, so end. And then we've just got so many cards. And it gets even better. Like we're gonna play this next turn. We can Severed Strands. Dies, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. That is fine. I am not worried about what you are doing. Conceits! Get bent! He knew this deck is too good. This deck is too good. It is so much fun so far. Oh, we got a pack. Something good. Ruthless Knave? 3/2 for 3. 2 in a black, sacrifice creature, create 2 treasures, and sacrifice 3 treasures to draw a card. Alright, let's play again. Let's go again. Let's go again. Just let me go first for once. It's my turn to go first. Is it if you win, you just don't get to play? You don't get to be on the play? It's a little dark in here. Okay. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. No, I want to go first. Alright, so we unfortunately don't get to really cast much for the first couple turns, but this isn't a bad hand. We're going to be able to cast that on 3. We can get the Gateway Plaza down next turn to play this Night, or yeah, it doesn't seem like a bad hand. It's not amazing. And we could lose just due to being behind, but you got to do what you got to do. My opponent's not playing anything though. Alright, we're going to go ahead and play you. We'll pay the 1. It don't matter. Wizards, just tap the card for me. I understand why you can't, though. I understand. Just keep not playing things. Okay, a 2/2 with Death Touch. That card's not bad for later. Alright, let's just play you. Let's just play you. Do you, boo-boo. And then, we'll just no blockers. I'm okay with taking the 2. Oh, still nothing. Alright, we're gonna go... Actually, let's, okay, that's just gonna be a 2/2. That's unfortunate. Alright, so we're gonna be able to get some surveilling on, which is nice. We're gonna take a couple hits from this, but next turn... Like, we're going to be able to make it not do anything. Tap enchanted creature. Okay, it does tap it. Sweet. Like, we're not going to be able to do... Man, now I feel like it's too bright. I can't win. It's a 4/3. It's a big old duda. No blocks. I ain't scared of you. Alright, so a blue source is nice. We're going to go ahead and attack. Attack, surveil 1. We're going to put that in the graveyard. Just so we can get this Rhythm Lurker just a little bit cheaper. So you have to block. That's a nice. Alright, take 1. Take a tickle. Tickle! Alright, let's go ahead and play this guy. Let's make sure that the lands are tapped okay. And then end turn. I might be willing to trade with this Pitless Gorgon. I'm not gonna lie. It's just being annoying, and it's going to make it so I can't attack into something later. Ooh, becomes tap, create a 1/1 white. Ooh, that's gotta go. That you gotta go. You gotta go. Alright, so no, we won't do that. We just want to block. All I want to do is block. But I know that that guy has to get out of here. Okay, so combat. Watery Grave can go to the graveyard. We don't need that. So damage. Let's play. I know it's not for much. It's only a 3. Oh no, it's a 5/5. How did we get so many creatures? Oh, 1, 2, 3. Duh. I'm dumb. Okay, so Prey Upon. We're going to fight you because you have to get out of here. You are way too good. So we have Capture Sphere and Undercity Uprising. So we have ways to deal with his creatures, and we get to scry every single turn, which is going to be super, super nice. I feel like we can get this one. We just need some good destroy target creature with toughness 4 or greater. You jerk. What do you do? Return target permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. Perfect. Exactly what I was wanting. Alright, Surveil again. We'll dump you. No, or that's a hard one. We'll keep you. Tickle. We can cast this guy too, which is great. Let's get you back. I like you. You're a good card. You're a good Magic card. Keep playing stuff. I've got all the value. You got nothing. All right, Surveil again. You can go ahead and go to the graveyard. Damage. Play the Rampaging Monument. It's been pretty good in this deck. I've been very surprised. When looking at that card, I was just like, I don't know. And now it's just like, busted. Okay, so you have Reach. Yeah, you're a 1/4 with Reach, but you can't kill my Night Veil Sprite. Which is alright. That's alright. Okay, attack. Let's Surveil again. Swamp can go to the graveyard. How many cards we got? We got 20. Still got 20 cards. Damage? Oh, what am I doing? No, I'm throwing. I could have got an extra counter. We'll give him the oops. Feels bad, man. Feels bad, man. Play a big creature. I can tap it down. I even got fighting abilities. Alright, so you have Death Touch. That's kind of annoying. Do we want to tap it down? That's the big question is I kind of want to tap it down. Just to... Yeah, we're going to do it. I know that's kind of silly. But I just don't... Because now it's tapped, yep, and we can get in for a butt ton of damage. The guy's giving us the GGs! I think we're 3-0. 3-0 with the Sultai Surveil deck. I am building this in Standard because Surveil is so much fun. There's so many different, like... Alright, we had 50 coins, and we're at... Okay, so... We're winning again. We don't even have some losses yet. God, this video is going on 40 minutes. I wonder how I need to do this. Clap, 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 clap. This is so much fun. We're gonna beat your face in. Can I go first just one time? Yeah! Okay, so this is actually a good hand. We'll keep it. We need a green source, but it's a good hand. Alright, so we're gonna play Thought Erasure. Next turn, we can Surveil. Whisper Agent is going to be... No. Never mind. I changed my mind. I changed my mind. We got the Spy Bug. Turn 2 Spy Bug. Let's go. If you kill this, I swear. Alright, and we got Guildgate. Okay, so do we want to be able to prey upon... So First Strike Mentor. That's not too terrible to deal with. So let's go ahead and cast this guy. We're gonna Surveil. Forest. Do we want to keep this? Okay, we'll keep it. I feel like it's gonna help out just a little bit. Being able to cast the Crawl Harpooner next turn, or the Prey Upon plus the Thought Erasure. It's gonna give us just a little bit of versatility. But I'm hoping the Spy Bug just kind of takes over the game. Alright, you got nothing. Okay, so we're gonna play this. Let's cast Thought Erasure. Look at your hand a little bit. Give me a peek. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, so gain control of target creature with power 2 or less. Surveil 3, then return a creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Flying, whenever it enters battlefield, Surveil 2. Deals 1 damage to each creature. Opponent color creatures can't block. And whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, create a 1/1 bird. So I feel like that could get annoying. We can get rid of this flyer. Gain control of target creature with power 2 or less. I think I kind of just want to get rid of this card. Yeah, let's get rid of this card, and we're definitely keeping this. That card is super insane. And then I guess we're just going to... Oh no, so target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. You gain 1 life for each attack. Okay, so we can't do that. So we'll go ahead, and we're just going to get in for 6. It's a big amount. And none of my creatures are able to be taked, which is nice. I feel good. Maybe we should have cast this 3/2, but I just don't feel it's needed. We're gonna cast this next turn, which will be good. If he taps out, we'll probably Prey Upon. Got nothing though. Okay, so we'll play this Guildgate. Let's go ahead and do this. No, I did that wrong. I should have left up the green. That's my bad. Oops. Alright, we have another Prey Upon. Alright, attack with you. So you have that guy. You don't have any lands to cast anything, though. That's a big problem, man. Big problem, man. You are just going to end up dying to my stuff. And he drew the wrong land, tilt. Okay, so... we got nothing to surveil right now, which is unfortunate. 1 damage to each creature, +2/+2, and gain control of 2 or less with the surveil through, and then return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. So, I guess we're just attacking. Not with you. Unless you have... okay, I was going to say, don't get feisty. You don't need to be in any rush. It might just be a mistake. I should probably just play this Crawl Harpooner. It's probably a mistake. Yeah, I should have. Dang it, sorry. That's my bad. Okay, so we'll go ahead. Attack with you, and then we'll play the Crawl Harpooner because we'll just have him dead 5 ways to Sunday. Have him dead 5 ways to Sunday. Choose up to 1 target creature with flying you don't control. Harpooner gets... okay, so... you have 0 creatures in your graveyard. I don't know what I'm doing. This card has so much text. Enters battlefield. Choose up to 1 target creature with... alright. Oh, we got another GG! Another GG. Oh my god, this deck is just so much fun. Can we go first again? Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Hey. It's my puppy. My puppy. Okay, so Silent Dart, 1/4 tap, sacrifice Silent Dart, deals 3 damage to target creature. Alright, we're going in for the 5th win. Lola, we're going in for the 5th win. This deck is Nutter Butters. I'll play with you after this. I got like forever left, but I'll play with you after this. Ooh, that sounded like it hurt. Okay, we're facing against Booty. Buddy. Booty. I'm gonna call him Booty. Booty. I guess Buddy, though, has 2 Ds, so is it Booty? You go first. This hand seems aight. Seems aight. We can play the Whisper Agent and Surveil, Thought Eraser, House Guildmage. If we could draw an island right off the top, that would be best case scenario. The best case scenario. I don't know, I think I might have to split these up into different episodes. Ooh, and he's mulliganing. He's mulliganing. Mulliganing. Alright, let's play the swamp. Let's play that swamp. Play that swamp. Getting all swampy up in here. Ooh. Haste. Another creature gains haste until, or sacrifice it, another creature gains haste. Okay, so we unfortunately can't play anything this turn, but we can play Guild Mage next turn, plus we might be able to just prey upon this. Trample. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, it gets +1/+0 until end of turn. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I think we want to just... We'll play this Guild Mage. Do we prey upon? Or do we just play this guy? Yeah, I think we're just gonna pass the turn, and then we'll flash in the Whisper Agent. It's not super beneficial because we can't use it with the disinformation. Mentor. Can't attack or block alone. That's pretty cool. So is he gonna give it haste? No, he's not. Alright, so we're going to flash this guy in. This is going to be nice, because we're going to be able to block the Fire Urchin. And then we can even, like, prey upon... Ooh. We'll keep that on top. That's going to be super beneficial for later. So we'll block you. Gonna block him. Block that Fire Urchin. Okay, so later we'll be able to cast you, which is going to be super nice. So can't attack or block alone. So do we prey upon this, and then this won't be able to attack next turn? I feel like we do, and then we can cast the House Guild Mage. So we'll prey upon. And then hopefully he just doesn't have a creature with haste. And then we'll play our Guild Gate, and we'll play... Do we want this over... Yeah, we'll play this, because I want to play the disinformation, and then we're just gonna hope that he doesn't have a creature with haste. I'm hoping. Don't do it. Okay, so what do you do? Whenever you cast a red spell, if Runaway Steam has fewer than 3 1/1 counters, put a 1/1 counter out. Remove 3 1/1 counters, add 3 mana. So, options. We can go... Thought Erasure plus Burglar Rat. Or we can just play the Disinformation campaign. Or we can Capture Sphere the Runaway Steamkin. Other thought is target creature doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step. I think we could just make him discard his hand. Let's do that. Let's make it so... Let's just make him discard his hand. So, we'll take this... Yeah, we'll take the Hellkite. Put that into the graveyard. And then we're going to play Burglar Rat. So, discard a card. And then we're going to go ahead and play... We're going to play this, or we're going to go ahead and attack with the Whisper Agent. Because we have some blockers. We can block this Runaway Steamkin, and he drew a land, which is perfect. That is actually amazing. So it did pay off. Making him discard both cards paid off a bunch. And if you want to attack with both of these, I will gladly trade this Burglar Rat away for this Runaway Steamkin. And then I can just have this guy on lockdown. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, so... What's the plan here, Stan? I think we just wanna... I think we are just going to do this. And then we're still at 17, so... We're going in. We're going in. We're getting feisty. Getting feisty. This guy can't attack or block alone. Bam! Oh, yes. So good. So good. This is my first sealed event too, and we're just kicking butt. Kicking butt. If we can win the next two, we'll even get another pack. Let's go. Let's go. This is going to be an hour-long video. Hour-long video. I don't even care. I'm having fun. I don't give two craps. I wonder how many gems we're gonna get if we go all the way. If we end up going all the way, I want to know how many gems we're gonna get. We can even get some packs. It's gonna be a heyday. Come on. So far, this set seems sweet, though. I think standard is really gonna change. Let me go first. Once again, just let me go first. Let me go first. I am asking you, magic gods. I'm having a good time. Your opponent goes first. That's not what I asked. Although this hand's pretty good. This hand is quite good. I can play Burglar Rat on turn 2, Assassin on turn 3, or even like Generous Stray, depending on what he's doing. Alright, playing a white deck. So let's play the Golgari Gates. We're gonna have to draw an island at some point. We'll definitely need to draw an island. Prey Upon's not bad. So let's play our Burglar Rat. Discard a card, you fool. You fool? Fool. Been watching way too much Naruto lately. Killer Bee is stuck in my head. Killer Bee. Okay, so that's a little awkward. We drew another Swamp. First Strike and Mentor. So we could cast this guy. Next turn we can Prey, or we can Pump plus Prey Upon. And you have First Strike? Yeah. So Pump plus Prey Upon. Kill the Sunhome Stalwart. Other options are... Could just play like the Generous Stray or the Assassin. If we can draw a blue land, we can play Thought Erasure plus something. It just kind of depends on what he does or what we draw, you know? You know? What you got? What you got? Bring it. Just play it. Don't hold back. You're taking too long. What do you have? I'm so confused. Okay, so Convoke Vigilanter. Alright, so indeed we do not draw the land that we want to draw. So we have no creatures in our graveyard yet. So I think, you have Vigilance. So let's see. We could get in some free damage. Okay, so we'll attack with you. If my rat goes into the graveyard, I don't mind. I don't mind at all, and I know that you can't block. So now we're going to go ahead and play... We'll play the Generous Stray. We have a turn to block. Can we draw an island? That's not an island. Although, that's not a bad draw. That's not a bad draw. Are you an instant? Man, why aren't you an instant? Be so busted if you were an instant. Alright, so let's go ahead and put our Burglar Rat into the graveyard. Gonna put that Burglar Rat into the graveyard. Bam! Alright, so that's fodder for the Rhizome Lurker. Rhizome. A 2/3 flying... Ooh, that has Mentor. Flying Vigilance Mentor. Busted! So I kind of want to play the Lurker then. Play the Lurker. Unless... So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lands total. So, yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and just play the Lurker. I know it's not amazing, but being able... This guy's going to be a problem. Or what is Mentor? I don't remember what Mentor does off the top of my head 100%. Is that the one? I think it... Is it to a creature smaller? I don't remember. I can't remember if it's a creature smaller or not. So we're probably just going to block with this Generous Stray. Or we could double block. Do we want to double block? Try it. If you have an instant or sorcery, you got me. Or it can't be a sorcery. If you have an instant, you got me. If not, though. Okay, so deals 2 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. So he did get us. Alright, so what do we want to do next? We can't Thought Erasure, which is annoying. Okay, so 2/4 Vigilance. No! I need an island. Come on. Give me an island. Okay, so No attackers. We're going to go ahead and just play this assassin. End the turn. And then we can Undercity Uprising soon. 1, 2, 3, 4 plus a pump. It's not too bad. Come on. Draw. Yes, that's exactly. Get out there. What was that? Do we want to attack with this assassin? All creatures able to block it do so. Yeah, we'll attack with you. We're just gonna attack with the assassin. Attack with the assassin. And we're just gonna destroy this guy. So, oh no, he has first strike. I'm so dumb. No, I forgot all about the first strike. Damn it. Oh, I'm so stupid. I'm throwing. I need to get some water. I'll be right back. I'm back. Oh, that was a throw. I'm so dumb. Alright, we'll just block like that. Man, I tilt. Tilt. Alright, so we're gonna pay the 4 life. Because obviously we can't get rid of this Lich. It is our saving grace. So we're gonna go down to 10. Man, I can't believe I did that. That was so dumb. That might have thrown the game. So I guess we'll go ahead and take this Water Grave. And then how do we want to win this? So we can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lands. So we can pump plus fight. So you're going in tapped because I can't really take any more damage. I think we're gonna go ahead and just. I know it's not the greatest thing on the planet, but I feel like we just need to get rid of that. And we need to think. We just need to hope that you don't really have anything. This Underrealm Lich needs to really just get us into this game. Man, I can't believe I threw that. Flying, when it dies, put a 1/1 counter on each white creature you control. Tilt! Tilt! Flying and Mentor. End combat. So we need something. That's not it. Okay, so when it dies, put a 1/1 counter on each white creature you control. Flying and Mentor. Let's go ahead and I guess we'll just cast this guy. Shoot! Light of Legion right after I played the stupid fight card. I feel like I'm not doing so hot this game. I need to toughen up. I need to think things through. Come on, GK. Alright, draw your card. If we can draw some sort of removal spell, that'll be perfect. Create 2 1/1 creature tokens with lifelink. Okay, so Mentor on that guy. That's annoying. Alright, so we're going to block that, and we'll block this. So we're going to take 3. And we need something. We just need something good right off the top. Enters battlefield. Oh, okay, so that'll work. Play you. Kill you. Everything's gonna get a 1/1 counter, which is unfortunate. Which actually I think just wins him the game. 4. Yeah, shoot. There's like no way we can win this. If only I had the 1/1. I wonder if that would have done anything. I don't know if it would have, but yeah, you got it. Shoot. We had to lose sooner or later. I just happened to play that one a little bad. I played it a little bad, which means that this video is going to go on even longer. That was a good game, though. Alright, let's get in there. I want to win this. I wanna go all the way. We're going all the way. All the way. We're going all the way. Just find me a match. I wanna fight. I get to go first. I lost. It's the rules. Wizards, let me go first. I lost the match. That's how it works. Yes! Alright, so this is not a terrible hand. It's not bad. I have all my colors, which is perfect. Choose up to one target creature with flying you don't control gets plus X plus where X is the number of creatures in your graveyard. Then you may have it fight that creature. I got that Golgari guild. Nothing. That didn't work. That didn't work at all. Okay, another Golgari guild gate. I guess we'll just keep on playing the tap lands. We can go island next turn. If we need to play the crawl harpooner, we can. But being able to go rampaging monument into Underrealm Lich is going to be amazing. For the first time each turn, it deals 1 damage to each opponent, and you gain 1 life. So we're gonna go ahead and we'll play this guy. It'll keep his Whispering Snitch intact. And the next turn we can go Monument plus Underrealm Lich. That'll be pretty good. That'll be pretty good. When it dies, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. But you got nothing. Let's go ahead. Let's get feisty. Let's get feisty. We're gonna play that guy. And then once we get this Lich onto the battlefield, we're gonna go ham. Gonna go ham. Gonna go ham. Don't play anything. You won't. It's embarrassing. Don't do it. Don't do it. What you got, opponent? Enters the battlefield. Target creature gains XO until end of turn, where X is the number of creature cards in your graveyard. You don't have any creatures, though. You don't even have any creatures. Alright, so the Assassin's a pretty good draw. But we're going to go ahead and attack with that guy again. We're just going to keep forcing through just a little bit of damage. So he's going to block, and then we're going to cast that guy. Gonna cast that guy, and he's gonna be Nutter Bars. Man, I wanted a better, like, oh, I don't even know what it's called right now. I'm too upset. Animation. I want a better animation and just get some colors. Everything else, like Scarab God and whatnot. Okay. I get it. Surveil 2. What does that one do? Is that the 3 damage? Oh no, that's okay. I was thinking that was like the 3 damage into your graveyard. So I'm gonna go ahead. It's only 1. Oh, it taps it. Son of a. Read your cards, Colton. Let's go ahead and get that guy. Enters tapped. Let's play. We can return target permanent too. We'll get that guy. Alright, pass turn. Stupid. Stupid. Read your cards. Feel like the longer we go, the worse we're getting. What's going on? Alright, just don't play something. This thing's gonna annihilate us. Sacrifice another creature, put a 1/1 counter on it, and gains menace until end of turn. Alright. That is fine. We can deal with that. So, I think we want like a Prey Upon or something. My turn. Okay, we'll take that Prey Upon. Give me that Prey Upon. Okay, so let's go ahead. Sacrifice another creature. Put a 1/1 counter on Undercity. It gains menace until end of turn. Whenever it dies, put a 1/1 counter on a creature. And whenever you surveil for the first time. So let's go ahead. How many creatures do we got? We have 2 creatures, so it'll be a 4/4. Let's, this is hard. It gains menace. So I think we're just going to cast this guy, and then we'll be able to make it just a little bit bigger next turn. So there's no point in Prey Uponing because he's just going to sacrifice it to that. And then gains +2/+0 and trample until end of turn. You got it, buddy. You got it. You choose a non-land card for that other player. Okay, so not as good as Thought Erasure, but it'll at least do something. He'll get rid of the Lurker, I assume, or maybe the Prey Upon. I don't think the Assassin's going. At least I would not be getting rid of the Assassin. The only positive thing about this is he's all tapped out. So I would assume maybe he takes the Prey Upon. Because that Necrolisk or whatever it's called, I was thinking that that would be kind of his way of winning this game. But I could be wrong. This Lurker is also just going to be huge. Alright, he lets me keep the Prey Upon. Interesting. So, end combat. My turn. Let's take... I think we just take you. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 plus Prey Upon. Yeah, let's take you. You seem good. Okay, so let's play 1. So green, black, blue. Green, black, blue, and then blue, black. Okay, so let's play the Ocarina Assassin. Get ourselves a multicolored spell. Let's Prey Upon. Go and use that guy and that guy. Bam! Get out of here. Then let's play this Guild Mage. Alright, and then I think we still just want to stay a little bit passive. Or do we want to attack with this 3/4? No, we'll stay We'll stay passive for one more turn. I feel like next turn is going to be good. We'll have the House Guild Mage. We might Surveil on my upkeep. Okay, so +1/+1. That's not bad. It's not super duper scary though. It's not super scary. So go to attacks. Are you attacking with anything? End combat. Okay, so let's go ahead. We are going to Surveil 2, and we'll go ahead and keep you. Ooh, that's actually a good draw too. Shoot, maybe I shouldn't have surveilled, but that would have been, this would have been gone anyways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I guess we just take that guy. And then we'll stay passive just a little bit longer. After we get this Indrik out, I'll feel a lot better. We can just kill... We can kill something, whether it's the Shade or the Trooper. Alright, so still got nothing. You just got a land in your hand? Play that land. So he has 4, 5, 6... So he has 3 activations, which makes it a 5/5. So if he does attack, I'll block with the Rampaging Monument and the Fin Broker. So blocks. We'll block like that. I'll keep the 1/1 around just for something insane. Like if he plays the Undergrowth guy that gets a 1/1 counter for each creature or something like that. Yep, resolves. Hit resolves. What are you gonna kill? Kill my 5/5, I assume? Kill it! I don't even care. I wanted you to kill it. Alright, damages. And then, this Underrealm Lich is so much fun. Alright, so we will take... we're just gonna take this guy. We'll go to... I guess we're going to go ahead and play this guy. And if he discards a card to the Trooper, we're okay with that. But I assume he doesn't have a creature. Just because he hasn't... I don't know. He's been playing like he doesn't. He just played his land. He didn't have anything to follow up. But if he does discard, then they just trade off, right? Gains trample? Yeah. I don't mind if these guys trade off at all. I feel like I'm ahead on board. We shall take that action. Okay, and then let's go to combat. We'll attack with this guy. Get in there, little buddy. Get in there. If you want to put a 1/1 counter on that other guy, I don't care. I just need to start dwindling your board. So he's going to have a 2/4, which is okay. That is super okay. We got this Undercity Uprising in case we want to kill anything. Gonna kill something. Man, I was planning on playing a whole... Ooh, what is this? Enters battlefield, target creature gains vigilance and gets +X, where X is the number of creature cards in your graveyard. It can't be blocked by more than one creature. It is a 6/4. That is pretty nutter butters. Alright, so that's a lot of creatures. That is a lot of creatures. Let's go ahead and... Has vigilance? Yeah, okay. Has vigilance. Let's throw... Actually, can we go to 5? Nah, let's just, shoot, I want to keep that guy. Alright, we'll block with you. As much as I don't really want to, I don't want to take all this damage. But we can attack with the assassin, kill the worm. We'll take this card. Yeah, we'll take that card. And... go to combat. Yeah, we will. We'll attack with that guy. Okay, so we're gonna end up blocking the worm. And then we'll play this disinformation campaign. So we need 3 to surveil. So, bam, bam, bam. So, opponent has to discard a card. We'll draw a card. And we'll take this guy. That seems pretty good right now. And then we'll end the turn. On your end step, we're going to surveil. We could use like a prey upon or something. Alright, so... surveil. Combo. We'll go ahead and we'll do it like that. Excuse me. End combat, my turn. We'll take this card just for like security purposes. So combat. Declare attackers. We're gonna go ahead and we just need to start getting them dead. We probably have been way too. We've probably been, like, way too... Oh my god, you're a 13-13. Protective, but at least now we just know we're gonna win the game. Like, we grinded. We out-grinded him, for sure. Like, Dunzo. You Dunzo. There's nothing you can do. I got these strands. I can gain 13 life if I want to. Oh, no! That's such a good draw! Oh, that's so sad. Okay. So, end combat, my turn. Let's take this cat. Alright, combat. Damage. Alright, bam, bam. Oh, well, I know. So, we're gonna draw a card. Hopefully, I probably just use my green source. Oh, I have no cards in my library. That's awesome. I didn't know that. Oh, we're literally just throwing away games now. That's... oh, this is so bad. Okay, concede. Oh, I need to stop. We're just throwing games. I forgot all about my library. Alright, we have 2 losses. We need to win the next 2. Oh, that's so embarrassing. I didn't even think of that. Because the other one's going to the graveyard, so I think that's what the Lich does, right? I thought it was anticipate where it goes on the bottom. I wonder if they just go to your graveyard. Alright, we've lost 2 in a row now because we're being bad. We're being bad. Let's see if we can knock out the next 2. Alright, I go first. We have double forest. We can't keep that. Can't really keep this hand either. This hand is kind of bad, but we're going to go ahead and try it out. We'll keep it. See if we're able to cast any cards. This might just be easy donezo. Alright, what you got, opponent? We need to draw like an island or something. We unfortunately don't have a whole lot of options. If we draw an island, I'm going to feel pretty good. Nope. Alright, so discard a card. Discard that card. We really need to draw an island. If we get the island, we can play the Night Veil Sprite. Disinformation campaign. What you got? What you got? Vigilance. Sacrifice. Destroy target legendary permanent. What's the rest of that? That's an artifact, creature, or enchantment. Man, we got nothing. Shoot. Not the way I wanted to go out, but at least it was fun. Alrighty, can we get an island? That's a forest, so I guess it at least draws us a card. There's an island. That is an island. We can get rid of this Vigilanter. Alright, so we're blocking you. We have to. We has to. We're down to 12. I don't know how we win this one, though. That's not a bad draw. So, island. Let's go ahead and just play... Alright, let's play you. And we're just going to end up passing... Or we're just going to block with the rat. We do have a way to destroy creatures. Gains flying until end of turn. Okay. Okay. So you have a first striking mentor creature. I wish it would say what mentor does. I need to... Oh, no, it doesn't say that. Whenever this creature attacks, put 1 counter on target creature with lesser power. Lesser power. Not attacking. Interesting choice. So, how do we want to go about this? We'll get a 3/3. He's probably just trying to... how do we want to go about this? We'll get a 3/3. Do we want to play the Disinformation Campaign, draw a card, hopefully get a land? Or do we just want to go with a Whisper Agent? We'll go Whisper Agent. I suppose we'll Surveil, hopefully get a land, and then we can go Lurker. That's my goal, at least. We have the Severed Strands. Enters battlefield, tap up to 2 target creatures and opponent controls. So that resolves. We're going to take a little bit of damage, unfortunately, but we will be able to block this guy. So we'll cast this guy. So you have to go to the graveyard. And we just need to draw a land. If we draw a land, I feel like we have a chance. And we're getting rid of the flyer, which is nice. That is super, super nice. Okay, we drew the land. And we have another creature in our graveyard. So tap you, tap you, tap you, play you. And we're going to prey upon... Gonna prey upon you. And then we're gonna get in for a little bit of damage to get a little extra value. So I don't think we need you because we have 5 lands. 5 seems perfect. Because next turn we can even go like the Disinformation Campaign plus the Severed Strands. This Burglar Rat can go. I don't mind if it dies. Basically, I'm keeping the Burglar Rat back just in case he kills the Lurker. Because I feel like we just kind of have to start chumping now. I wish this was an instant. That'd be so busted though. Can't attack or block. That is understandable. I get it. But now we can just sacrifice that one. So let's block. We'll block. We're gonna block. Okay, so we draw a swamp. Let's go boom, boom, boom. Play Disinformation Campaign. We draw a forest. And my opponent has to discard a card. So go to combat. Let's put that into the bin, because we don't need that card. This is going to return to our hand. And then we are going to go ahead and Prey Upon, just to get it off the table, because I feel like we can stay ahead right now. We can gain 5 life, we can play another campaign, and we're going to be able to just draw a bunch of cards every turn. Bunch of cards. Can't attack or block, though, which is unfortunate. Destroy target creature and opponent controls. Okay, so you are more than welcome to tap my creatures. I do not mind. I don't even want them. Just kidding. I do want them. I need them. Prey Upon. No, that was my combo. Okay, so let's go. Let's play you. Okay, so you discard your last card. I'm going to draw a card. We get another lurker. What did you discard? Okay. This guy's a 7/7. And if you play something busted, we have the Severed Strands and we have a Harpooner. Ooh, that's good. Okay. Tap you down. Alright, get in there, big guy. Get in there, big guy. Alright, we're just gonna end the turn. Man, I wish I had my Surveiller. That sucks! That sucks! Yeah. What do you got? What is... I don't even remember what you do. XX until we're X number of creatures. Can't block more than one creature. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and we're going to play this. So, our sacrifice... Why can't I do this? Or what do you do? As an additional cost to cast this spell, you gain life equal to the sacrificed creature's toughness. Destroy target creature and opponent control. Okay, so was it asking me to choose? Okay, yeah, that's why. So sacrifice you. We're going to gain 5 life. You're gone. And then combat. And then we're going to play you. And then, I guess, do we just keep this guy around just in case? I feel like we just keep this guy around just in case. Just in case he plays some sort of flyer. But this Shade is going to be able to... Nice! We got there. Okay. We just have one more game to win. After our... Alright, so he has Prey Upon. But he's going to lose to the Lurker. So, go to combat. And he scoops! Okay, just one more. We just got to get this next one. Let's go! We're thinking again. We were doing pretty bad, but we're thinking again. Alright, what do we get? Oh, I don't know what we got. I clicked on it. Alright, so this is it. It's either all or nothing. We either get it all or we lose it all. It's getting dark outside. It's getting dark. It's dark time. It's almost Halloween. I'm so excited. Get another sip of that H2O. Come on, put us on the play. Just get this over with. Alright, let's do this. Put me first. Let's have a good hand. Let's have a good hand. Let's not mill ourselves out. Okay. Do we get to go first? You get to go first. This hand is... This hand's okay. It's not amazing, but it'll work. We can go Watery Grave into Plaza. We have all of our lands available. All of our colors, I should say. We can cast this Whisper Agent. So, enters tapped. I'm so glad to have shock lands back in Standard. Feels good. Don't play anything. What is this? Flying Lifelink. Okay, so you're a good draw. We're just gonna play you. Guild Mage, and we're gonna play the campaign next turn. We can play the Whisper Agent the turn after. And then we're gonna be rolling. We're gonna be rolling. He's gonna be gaining a life every turn. So tilting. You have a tap land, nice. Okay, so that should be good for later. Let's get in for 2 damage. We're gonna play you. You discard a card. I'll draw a card. That's how it goes. Discard your card, mate. And we could also keep this tapped later, which will be nice. This Guild Mage is so good. House Guild Mage. Discard your card, bruh. Discarded a Plains. So Whisper Agent can come down next turn. And then we can play our Gateway Plaza the turn after. Just don't have anything. Don't have anything. It's underrated. Another tap land. Oh my lord. Okay, so that's actually a good draw. Surveil 1. Do we want to just play the Gateway Plaza now? Because that might not be bad. But next turn we can go... Yeah... I like being able to go Disinformed Campaign next turn, plus the Night Veil. So we'll play this. We're going to go to combat, attack for 2, and we're going to pass the turn. And then next turn we'll be able to go Night Veil Sprite, plus the Whisper Agent. 1, 2, 3, 1. Yeah, okay, cool. We be good. We be good. Keep attacking with your 1. I don't even care. Gaining so much life, man. Stop it. A 1/4 with reach. Okay, so let's cast you. Resolves. You might not be bad to have. Do we want you or do we not? We're facing against blue. So... Or no, we're not. Maybe we shouldn't have kept it. I'm not sure. But we're gonna go ahead and grab it just because... We need stuff to cast. Okay, so let's attack with... Let's attack with both of these guys. Just get a little bit of damage in. He'll block the 3/2. We'll be able to go Night Veil Sprite plus the Disinformation Campaign. So damage. So 1, 2. So add a black. You cast you. This is the second card they've had to discard now. And we draw a black sword, so we don't even need to play the Gateway Plaza next turn, which is nice. It's very nice. So discard your card. You're going to 3 cards, and we're going to cast you. So now we got a super combo going on. And we have the Capture Sphere, which is going to be super nice. We're drawing so many cards. So many cards. Plus we got this guy to surveil 2. So we can keep drawing cards. +3, +2 in Vigilance. Okay, so we can definitely just get rid of this guy. None. We have 0 cards in the graveyard, though. So we'll play you. So, oh, we can kill this. Okay, let's cast you. Take action. So fight you. You both die. You get to gain some life, but that's okay. And then we're going to go... We're just going to attack with everything. Let's put that in the bin. We have 25 cards left in our library. So campaign comes back. Now do we want to cast the rat? Or do we just want to cast the campaign again? So damage, get in there for a little bit of damage. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 mana available. So let's just cast. Let's use our mana. Next turn we can play the rat. Ooh, that's a good draw. Okay, except we got no creatures except 1. So discard a card. We're just destroying their hand. They've discarded 3 cards now. That's insane. And we've got this sphere just in case. Can't attack or block on the Night Veil Sprite. That makes sense. It makes sense. Okay, so Let's see, how do we want to do this? So we're definitely going to go to combat. Attack with those two guys. Because you'll only be able to block one, and I guess if you kill one, it's not a big deal. So let's play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana available. Let's play you. Discard a card. Oh my god, they're just discarding so many cards. So many cards. I'm so sorry. Your life is miserable. Discarded 4 cards now. Convoke Flying. That's such a good card for us to get rid of. And let's cast you. Alright. Just a 3/3. But that's okay. We just need the damage. Whenever it attacks, it deals 1 damage to target creature defending player controls. Alright, so let's have... So until a target creature you control fights target creature, so creatures you control gain death touch. So we're going to cast this, and we're going to fight these two. And then let's go ahead and get in for a bunchies. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then we can tap down whatever is played next turn. So I think we just have this one in the bag. I don't know how we lose this. And the spider's going away. So 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. And it's all down here from. It's all downhill from here, boy. So sorry. You got Boros Guildgate. Oh, that Temple Garden. Temple Garden is so pretty, and it's another land. Okay, so combat. Alright, cast you. And we'll go ahead and return. We'll return this guy. All the power on the board. And that's it, boys. Oh my god, boys and girls. We're so good. You got 2 lands. It doesn't matter. Nice. We just completed. We had 2 rough games because we were being a ding-dong and we didn't know what the cards did. But, we got all the way. And that's 10, too. Alright, claim prize. What did we get? We got 2,200 gems. So, we made our gems almost back. And then we even got 3. So, we basically just got 3 free packs for 300. That's awesome. So, we have 5 packs of each. I'm going to go ahead and save that for another time. So, that's going to go ahead and wrap it up. I'm so sorry this video took so long. But let me know what works best. If you guys want the videos to be broken up or if you want it to be just one long video. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you liked the video, please hit that like button. I would super duper appreciate it once again. And then if you want to see further content, I plan on posting here on out now that this is out Monday through Friday at least, and then I'll try to sneak some videos in Saturday, Sunday. But other than that, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week, and I will catch you later. Bye.